Alright, so today we're going to make hummus. So I wanted to show you guys, I already soaked some chickpeas, garbanzo beans overnight, and then I cooked them for about 40 to 50 minutes, and then now they're soft and I'm putting them in the Ninja. And then I roasted some garlic and I took step-by-step pictures as far as how I did it. I just cut the garlic cloves in half. And then I put a little bit of oil. I use coconut oil, but you can use olive oil too. And on the flat part, and then I put them down like this. And then I enclosed it like this, and I cooked it in a 400-degree oven for about 45 minutes. Maybe a little bit more. I really didn't keep track of time that much. So at this point, oh, and then tahini. It's just roasted sesame tahini. This one has salt in it, but we didn't find any without salt, which I actually like better. But other than that, we're going to put some lemon juice and then garnish it with some awesome parsley. This is some curly parsley, but you can use flat leaf parsley if you want to. So at this point, I'm all about consistency, and then I really don't add salt unless I need to. You guys can add some sea salt, which is a little bit more pungent than kosher salt, obviously. So at this point, since the garlic is roasted, it literally, like, this one has more in it, you can literally squeeze it out like butter, and it just kind of squeeze it out, and you can just plop it in there. Yeah, this one is a better example. So at this point, it's a little messy, it's a little gooey. If you can see it, you can just kind of squeeze it out. It's kind of like a big pimple. I know it sounds kind of gross, but it's kind of how it is, and it smells so good. It makes the house smell so fragrant, like you're in a really awesome Italian restaurant. So I roasted seven garlic cloves here, and it looks like some of them are sticking. Somebody used a fork to kind of get them out, but maybe I just didn't oil it enough. But I'm also using some more garlic in my skinny guacamole, which is going to consist of steamed broccoli and some
Aiden, be quiet.
Some tomatoes and some onions. But yeah, so I mean, you don't have to use this much garlic, but obviously you probably don't want to be around other people that are not going to have this, because then they're going to say that your breath smells. But there's
not around kids.
Yeah, not around kids. There's something about roasted garlic. It's like it totally transforms the flavor of the garlic when you cut it, and it tastes like it gives it more of a nuttier flavor. So I only have 2 lemons here, but you can use more or less. Some people like it a little bit more acidic and like to use more lemons. At this point too, you can add other things like paprika in there if you wanted. You can add, I have a recipe for roasted red pepper hummus in my ebook. I also have a recipe for cilantro hummus in my ebook, and you can literally do whatever you want. I even have a recipe for chickpealess hummus for people that are on the paleo diet and don't want to do legumes. So this is just a really, really great thing. And all tahini is you can't make tahini at home because it's made with hulled sesame seeds, which is actually when they take the outside husk of the sesame out, and they make it from the inside of the sesame, which is kind of crazy. So if you want to make tahini at home, you have to use oil. It's not something that you can just do with plain old sesame seeds that you can roast, unlike any other seeds. So then at this point, I just add like a dollop or so in there, and if it needs more moisture, I'm going to add more water. So just like maybe a little bit more, because this is a lot of hummus. So maybe like 2 good tablespoons. as you see, it's a bit messy. So then we're just going to put the lid on. Wait.
Other way.
This has to go in here.
Who has a ninja?
Yeah, whoever has a ninja, you understand that this is just a little complicated. But this ninja is pretty awesome, I must say. Okay, so then you can just turn it on. Alright, it needs a little bit more water, it's telling me right now. So we're just going to plop this open, and then we're going to put some more water in there.
You could have just put it to there, no?
I think it just needs a little bit more space.
Oh, okay.
So we're just gonna add a little bit more, a little bit of water to get things moving.
That was like a cup?
I would say it was maybe like 1/3 of a cup. You don't want to overdo it. It's always better, like with everything, if you cook, less is more. So it's better to add not enough and then add more if you need it than to add a lot and then just... That is it. Now, it's a little chunky, and if you want to keep it chunky like this, you can, but you can blend it a little bit more, and that is how you make hummus. Adorable people. So, it smells really good, and we're going to have it with some veggies for our dinner party later. You can still see some roasted garlic pieces in there, so we're going to roast it. We're going to go for a little bit longer. But that is it. We're going to use a spoon to do it. But that is it.
Yay!